Man, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the center position, locking down the middle. From deep, Barton. And he can't get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Takes the 3. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Crowder.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Crowder with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. For 3, Bridges. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Murray with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Gordon can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Crowder finds Ayton. Ayton, a screen on Murray. Back to Ayton, and stolen by Jokic. On the wing, Barton from outside the arc hits the trifecta.
Very respectable perimeter game that Will Barton has, fully capable of connecting from there. You know, watching Murray develop over the last 5 years and change, I tell you what he's doing really well and a much better job of is letting the game come to him, not forcing it, just being ready to step into whatever is needed.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Barton. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. From the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. And Clark, listening to Murray talk about his upbringing, he said, I grew up very disciplined.
Yeah, it's obvious in how he plays, B.A. He studied Kung Fu as a kid, so you know that helps with your calmness. Learned to meditate early, so he's got a real presence and centeredness about him. His dad would make him do push-ups in the snow to increase his pain tolerance and that mental toughness.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. 5 on the clock. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Crowder against Gordon. They kick it out to Murray. On the take, and it's Murray finishing it off.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Paul against Murray. Paul passes to Booker from downtown, and the Suns get another 3.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Barton outside. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Back to Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Into the lane. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns leading. Booker, the pass to Paul. Down low. Here's Crowder. Up and over Gordon. And it's Crowder missing.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Booker can't get it to go. Denver has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. And here's Porter outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Booker. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Paul. Crowder outside. Back to Bridges. Crowder inside. Gordon's on him. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. 30 seconds left in the first. From 12 feet, Murray finds Barton. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
Assisted by
Barton's got 5.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Let's go with a 3. Phoenix no good that time either. Outside Murray. Paul with a steal. Booker for 3. And that's not going to go. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Crowder, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and the coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. It's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
Murray, shot is good.
Murray already a capable shooter from deep. I think the more shots he takes like this, the better he'll become at it.
Outside Booker, back to Paul. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Shot clock at 3. Bridges passes to Crowder. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now Murray. Give him 8. Barton outside. Pass to Gordon. Porter against Bridges. Now here's Murray. Lets it go from deep. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul of the game.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Yeah, that's a good one there, man. I tell you, I appreciate the effort, but he overdid it just a bit there. He needed to get called for the foul.
Crowder outside. Outside Paul. To the inside. And stolen by Jokic. They're running. Here's Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Up and over Gordon. And good from DeAndre Ayton. Sweet move. Ayton's got 6.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first
That's
foul.
his first personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Bridges.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hands.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Ayton finds Bridges. Going inside. Up and in on the layup. And now a 5-point Phoenix lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
So it's Denver now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Just 5 on the clock. And Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Murray against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Crowder outside to the right side. Ayton passes to Booker. Crowder outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Paul. There's the triple. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Harden attacking. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Paul passes to Ayton. Nifty move. The kick out to Paul. Nails it from 3. Paul's got 6.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm, smooth release, too.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now here's Bridges. And that one good. 7 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Gordon. Pass to Murray from deep. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
3-point field
Boy,
goal.
good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
The drive by Paul. Booker finds Paul. The 3 is up. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Outside Murray. He takes it in. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Booker. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns are... As we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. We've got Jeff Green. Monte Morris is out there with Bryn Forbes. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Najee in at the 4 spot. Morris for 3. The shot off that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Pass to McGee. Driving inside. And the shot goes in. And the Suns lead by 7.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Now here's Payne. McGee passes to Payne. Three-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
Love the energy here in the 3rd. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Here's Shamet. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Left side Payne. Pass to Šarić. Outside Johnson. Fires for 3. That shot off. The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. To the middle to halt the run. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. Drains the triple.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Green against Johnson. Here's Forbes. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And here are the Suns. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to McGee. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, didn't think that was going in. Saric has got 5.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's Najee. Outside. Green. Puts up a 3. Drops in the 3. Forbes has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Right back at you, Forbes, with that stroke of his. Never backs away from pulling the trigger at the other end.
Saric, the pass to McGee. Over Cousins. That one off the back iron and out. Denver has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Morris down low, defended by Payne. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Saric. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Morris against Payne. Here's Forbes. And the call will go against JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Pass to Murray. Paul with a steal. And he lobs it up. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
First team foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he's good on the second. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Murray. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so here's Denver. They trail by 14. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Murray from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Murray. Here he goes. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Three-pointer, Bridges. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Murray drives in. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, I don't think it's ever a good idea to foul Murray on his way to the bucket. He does not make too many mistakes at the stripe. One of the best free throw shooters in the league.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Ayton passes to Bridges. Outside Booker. Ayton, a screen on Porter. To the inside. And stolen by Jokic. Back come the Nuggets on the run for the finish. And Gordon with the big finish.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. Outside Booker. The three is up. Knocks down the triple. And the Suns lead by 14.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
Now here's Murray. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Down low. And Ayton with the stuff.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. The three. And the Suns get another three.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Murray, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Inside. And stolen by Jokic. Pass to Barton. Outside Murray.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Drives to the hoop. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Crowder from the arc. They get it back.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Barton. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Back to Gordon. Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. And Gordon with the big finish.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Murray. There's the three. And the three-pointer goes.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Barton against Booker. And here's Bridges. To the left side wing. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Just 5 to shoot. And Booker puts up a deep three. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Tell you what, if Murray's on your team, you got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all make him hard to guard.
Booker fires from way outside. No good. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Reggie Bullock. Maxi Kleber is out there with Doncic. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Booker the pass to Paul. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, you think because of his frame it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Doncic finds Kleber. Doncic looking it over. Takes a 3. It's good from long range.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Doncic against Bridges. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And stolen by Booker. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And it's Ayton missing. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Booker outside. Takes the 3. Crowder finds Booker. Crowder sets a screen for Booker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Dinwiddie against Booker. Passes to Kleber. Booker against Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bridges dishes to Booker. Crowder the pass to Bridges. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
Doncic against Bridges. Doncic kicks to Kleber. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Bridges and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Finney Smith. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Ayton. On the wing, Doncic. Paul with the steal. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And he banks in the lane.
Well, look at the fluidity in the screen and roll. DeAndre Ayton, so good at taking what he sees in these sets.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Dinwiddie. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. All up top, guarded by Doncic. Here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Ayton. Three-pointer, Crowder. The Mavericks pull it in. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. Crowder with the steal. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for Phoenix.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
Anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They definitely had a high hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Maxi Kleber. Luka Doncic out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Clock at 6. Dinwiddie surveying the floor.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Kicks it out to Paul. Booker dishes to Bridges. Back to Booker. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and the shot's good from Crowder.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Pass to Doncic. A free ball. The shot comes out. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Bridges. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 9. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Passes it to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving it around. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound by the Suns.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Dinwiddie outside. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Bridges with the steal. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Here's Dinwiddie. Over in the corner, Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the
They set the screen. Driving inside. Got a piece of it.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Bridges against Doncic.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you love the focus from the young big man, DeAndre Ayton. The hoop and the arm there. Nicely done. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Mavericks trail by 13. Bullock kicks to Doncic. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The rejection by Paul.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
At the line for 2. Mavericks timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Crowder.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection, but boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Bullock. Bridges misses.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Doncic with it. Bridges covering. 24 seconds left here in the second. Now here's Bullock. Pass to Doncic. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Field goal.
Doncic has got 8.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Ayton a screen on Doncic. Oh, Ayton in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And so we conclude the first half. Suns ahead. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And here is Shamet. Shot clock at 5. Another shot to the left side wing. Here's Payne. And it's off the back rim. No good. Mavericks trail by 9. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Payne. Hardaway with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. It's stolen by Marjanovic.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
Here's Saric. Dishes it to McGee. Knocked loose. Marjanovic against Johnson. Marjanovic passes to Brunson. Gets a very good look and converts. Brunson's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for Dallas.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch.
Both free throws good from McGee. Mavericks trail by 9. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Marjanovic kicks to Brunson. Fires from deep. Saric grabs the board. Suns lead by 9. And there's the pass to Shamet. Hardaway with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Saric.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The free throw drops from Marjanovic.
2 shots.
Good on both. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. He kicks to Johnson. From downtown. No good on that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Right wing. Saric finds Payne. Shamet with it. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McGee. Shoots over Marjanovic. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Saric. Back to Green. Brunson against Saric. Marjanovic with a screen for Brunson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Drops in the tray. Shamet's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they get one now. 1 of 5 here in the third.
Now Brunson. To the middle. Here's Powell. McGee with the block. Shamet on the wing. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Mavericks trail by 10. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McGee. From deep 3-point range, it's rebounded by Dallas. The drive by Green. A second chance effort. And again, Dallas turns it over.
Phoenix ball.
Suns leading by 10. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. Takes it inside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson, a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game at the deep ball.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Marjanovic passes to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Suns have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Payne can't hit. Mavericks trail by 13. Here's Brunson. Shakes him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Payne looking around. Saric inside. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Mavericks trail by 11. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Luka Doncic. Maxi Kleber is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4-man position. Passes it to Doncic. Beyond the arc. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Doncic has got it back down to single digits for Dallas. Payne with it. The dish to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And that's an intentional foul. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
Doncic finds Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Bridges against Doncic. He's looking for Dinwiddie and finds him. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Doncic.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
This guy just can't find his rhythm. And you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And they're pushing it up. Crowder with the steal. Bridges outside. He dishes it to Paul. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Up top, Doncic. Defended by Bridges. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Doncic. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Doncic passes to Bullock. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bullock. Pass to Kleba. 6 to shoot. Doncic outside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
3-point field goal.
Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Paul looking over the floor. Ayton finds Paul. Back to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And Ayton throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Sinks the three-pointer.
Luka Doncic.
An easy option in the catch-and-shoot game. He normally has the ball, but proving he can play without it.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up. Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. They've led by as many as 14 points. Booker outside. Bridges outside. So the Suns win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but
here we go. And two of the more efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, BA. Scary offensive talent on the floor. And when these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively, there's no stopping them.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Launches a three. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And here's Ayton. Checked by Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Now Conley. First quarter of play, a minute in. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Bridges. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Up and over Crowder. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Here's the three. Ayton against Gobert. It's not going to go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And Conley drops them both. And here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. Crowder outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booker finds Paul. Three-pointer, no good. Conley on the attack. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And stolen by Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And here are the Suns now. Trailing by 2. Booker, the pass to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Here's Crowder. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Paul against Conley. Into the lane. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Bridges outside.
Utah foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Paul. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Booker with it. Fades and shoots. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Mitchell. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? To the paint. And Ayton with the stuff.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to O'Neal from behind the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Booker. Inside Ayton. Crowder right side. On the wing, Crowder. Paul for three. Knocks it down from distance.
It's great when CP3 extends his range like this. It's just going to pull the defense out further.
The three from Mitchell. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's all tied in Phoenix. And the second quarter is on its way when we return.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Mitchell. That one is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's the pick. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. And here's Ayton. Outside Booker. Over Mitchell. And too long on the shot.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league. They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Outside Mitchell. Back to Conley. There's the triple. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Conley's got 5 points.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Ayton. Paul can't get it to go. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Here's Paul. He's got 9. Pass to Booker from deep. He can't hit that time. And Utah will come the other way. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. We've got 1:48 left to play in the second quarter. Picked by Bogdanovich. Puts it up from 17. Misses off the right iron.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And Paul gets it to go. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, VA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. And Mitchell with the slam.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
It's Booker on the wing. Paul with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Back to Paul. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. The 3 from Ayton. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself and kick the ball out and look for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
Here's O'Neal. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Conley. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Booker for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so a close game as we wrap. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Johnson is out there with Dario Saric. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's House.
Phoenix foul. Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Clarkson, here we go. Great D that time from McGee.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Shamet. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Shamet's got his first basket of the night.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shamet knocks it in.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Clarkson against Payne. And that one's good. Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Saric. Outside Johnson. Shot is up. Not enough on that one as it misses. And for the Jazz, they're shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Here's Saric. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Left side, Pascal. Here's House. There's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Hey, talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno, in Sioux Falls, and for RGV, and then in Iowa. And some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
And a slam dunk by Paschal.
A great pass by Whiteside, hanging in that play.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. To the wing on the left. McGee finds Payne. 6 on the shot clock. Back to McGee. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Paschal. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Saric. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Cameron Payne.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clarkson against Payne. Fires the three. And it's Clarkson missing. The Suns trailing. Pass to Shaman. To the middle. Here's Johnson. The rebound by the Jazz.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And Clarkson, here we go. The rebound by Shamet. For Phoenix, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Down low. Here's Paschal. He's off on the layup. And there's the foul. It's on Eric Paschal. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. A different look for Utah. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Aiden. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Conley. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. O'Neal misses.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Bridges outside. Out to the wing. For the lead. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Conley finds Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Booker. On the break. To the inside. Crowder. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Jazz out in front. They lead by a bucket. And when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Up top, Booker. Checked by Mitchell. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebounded by the Jazz.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. 3-pointer, Bridges. Shot clock at 6. The shot. Unable to get that one. And Utah will come the other way. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Conley against Paul. Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Stolen by Bridges.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
That's his
And for
second
some
personal
reason,
foul.
he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Booker, the pass to Crowder. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Back to Booker from outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
To be an all-star guard like Devin Booker, you might want to start hitting your share of triples.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
Utah leading. Now here's Conley. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And the Jazz with possession here. Here's Mitchell. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Back to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Up and over Crowder.
Getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
Outside Booker. Now Paul. And here's Ayton. Bridges with it. Left side Booker. Off the mark from 16 feet. Utah is shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. And it's O'Neal off the drive.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game. A lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
There's the drive. And that one's good from Conley.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Outside Paul. Up top Booker. Checked by Mitchell. Bridges passes to Ayton. Out to Bridges. To take the lead. Buries it from 3. And the Suns lead by 1.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
For 3, O'Neal. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Ayton. Left side Booker. Crowder outside. Now here's Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. It's Bridges on the wing. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The Jazz on offense. Conley goes in. Outside for Mitchell. Stolen by Ayton. Crowder inside. Defended by Bogdanovich. Puts it up from 12. Good!
He is a master craftsman. He gets inside and carves out space at the mid-range. CP3 with another deuce.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Cancer. Let's get
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw.
Mike Conley.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
All right, we'll be coming out of the court. Come on and get live from North Stanford. Let's make some noise. Go!
Cuts off the pass. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. And this was an emotional win for them. No
game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebound.
Shoots. Paul finds Ayton. Bridges outside. Paul with the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray surveying the D. Gordon with the screen for Murray. Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but at his age, still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
Now here's Ayton. Here's Booker. Shot clock at 4. Ayton kicks to Booker. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And it's Gordon with the finish.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Bridges passes to Booker. Clock at 6. And stolen by Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Jokic with his screen on Paul. And Jokic throws it down.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bridges finds Paul. Back to Bridges. Drives to the hoop. The Suns need to get a shot off. Ayton, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
Denver basketball.
The Nuggets leading by 6. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Murray outside. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with it. Now guarded by Barton. And Crowder finds it in.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
On the wing, Bridges. Booker with no one around, and a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Now, here's Jokic. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt he's the best 5-man passer for sure.
Now, here's Bridges. Now the pass to Crowder. Feeds it to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Crowder's got 5 points so far.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Murray against Paul. Murray outside. To the wing on the left. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Denver needs to get off his shot. Jokic with the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Booker left side. At the ball. From deep. Go! At the buzzer!
Ringing the bell.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And then Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. The offensive rebound. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. Right at you.
Ball looking over the floor. Phoenix no good that time either. The Nuggets leading by 8.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
No good from Booker.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Good on the three-point shot. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standing.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
And stolen by Barton. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Booker finds Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Connects from three-point range. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Nuggets.
Inside, here's Jokic, and Jokic slings it in.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Nuggets, when healthy, are one of the league's elite teams. Aaron Gordon says we have championship aspirations. We've got the Joker who has a chance to win every single night. If we play our best, we have a good chance to go as far as we want to. Guys, I just want to go as far as throwing it back to you.
You can throw it to us anytime, and he is the defending MVP and plenty of players around Jokic. David, thanks. They are for real. Pass to Booker. A minute 42 left to play here in the half. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton a screen on Porter. For 3, Bridges. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:33 left in the second quarter. And it's Murray penetrating. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
A nice shot by Booker.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Murray outside. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. And then Gordon with the dunk.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. Bridges, no one around him. Good on the triple. Bridges got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
You know, so much hype around him. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
He's off on the second. And he nails the third. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are... Thanks, David, and whoop. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Suns. They get up the pair up front. It's Saric and Ayton. Andrew Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Johnson in at the three.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Just 5 on the clock. And here's Forbes from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor.
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
Passes it to Forbes. The Nuggets with another miss. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Payne's shot is good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Morris outside. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Out to the wing. Here's Najee. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Najee's got his first 3 points of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but Cousins still has the size, skill, and understanding of the game to be a contributor.
And some career-low numbers last season. His Cousins go from here.
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things, two sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept a support role at this stage in his career.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Payne passes to Shamet. Back to Payne. To the paint, here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Morris outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Here's Najee. Stolen by McGee. And here is Shamet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Johnson kicks to Shamet. To the inside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's tipped. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Charge has the open look. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Jokic passes to Murray. And he drives in, and it's Murray with the jam.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Ball outside. On the pass to Crowder. Sinks that one from the post. Crowder's got his third bucket of the night.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Bob pass to Gordon. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Crowder with it, all guarded by Murray. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. To the middle. Ayton finds Bridges. Off target from outside. Murray outside. And a wide open look for Porter. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the one. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Inside, Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Booker dishes to Bridges. Ball outside. Kicks it out to Booker. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every three he takes.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Crowder pulls it in.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Here's the three. Back to Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Off target with his three.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Well, you don't like to see Murray get on this kind of a roll if you're defending him now because he's creative, and once he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Barton outside. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. Gordon kicks to Murray. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. And no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
To the paint, and Jokic slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And Ayton throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And it's Murray penetrating. The layup missed. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. 7-point differential. Bridges for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Murray against Paul. They get it again. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gordon. Bridges with some nice defense.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Murray. Pass to Jokic.
could relax with him way out there. Think again.
So we see Denver.
Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Bridges. For 3, Booker sends it home from three-point land.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
Pass to Bullock. Outside Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie against Booker. Here's Finney-Smith. No good. A bit long that time. Right wing. Here's a 3 from Paul. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul, such a quick thinker. Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Paul's got 5 now.
Working inside, Chris Paul has the ability to outsmart the opposition and makes himself a good shot opportunity.
Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Counted from distance. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Outside Booker. Pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Now here's Booker to the paint. Bridges passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by Chris Paul. The Suns leading. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Fires the three. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. He's got 9.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
And here's Bridges. Booker, the pass to Crowder. Lets the three fly. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Ooh, poked away. Bridges with it. Guarded by Kleber. For 3, Booker. Crowder finds Booker. Launches a 3. The shot no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Kleber outside. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Paul. Kleber blocked.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Outside Paul. From the arc.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Here's Finney-Smith. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Bullock. He's guarded by Paul. Shot clock at 5. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. It's Bridges on the wing. Paul for 3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Bullock. Nice D from Paul. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Maxi Kleber. Luka Doncic is out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Paul. From deep. Bridges passes to Paul. From deep three-point range.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively. Right there playing solid D.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's Doncic missing. Phoenix has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
Paul for 3. He buries it from 3. Paul's got 8 points. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Norris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game. That started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Ayton passes to Paul. Down low. Kleber with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Finney-Smith. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Outside Paul. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Booker, good.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Booker against Dinwiddie. And here's Doncic outside. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And Ayton with the stuff. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Here's Doncic. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
The 3 from Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ayton's got 7 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Dinwiddie with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Six on the shot clock. From deep, here's Doncic. He drops it from range.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Three-pointer. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Dinwiddie outside. 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Doncic outside. Pass to Kleber. Here's Bullock from downtown. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Booker for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
From the moment he entered the league, Devin Booker has been an offensive force. This is one of the rare players in league history to put a 70-piece on the board.
And he nails the 3rd.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Dinwiddie with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. From deep, here's Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Bullock's shot is off. Here's Booker. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up 15 points at... Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got JaVale McGee, Dario Saric is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Cam Payne, and it's Shamet in at the 2.
How about that burst of speed? Tim Hardaway Jr. Whoa!
And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Shamet. It's McGee, high post. Outside Payne, pass to Shamet. Takes the 3. That shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And here is Green. Hardaway, the pass to Brunson. Now Green. 5 on the clock. And that one's good for Brunson.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Outside Payne. Over to the wing. Johnson against Green. Shot from 12. The shot by Johnson, no good. Dallas has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. To the inside. That's good from Hardaway on the assist from Powell. Hardaway's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
Green in the post. Payne against Brunson. Over Payne. Nails the baby hook. Brunson's got his second bucket on the night.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And here's Payne outside. That shot off the mark. It's tipped. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Ooh, that misses badly. Air ball. From behind the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Right side Hardaway. Pass to Brunson. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime.
Boy, one thing you love about Dario Saric, his ability to pass as a big man. This guy has great vision and the ability to deliver the basketball.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Now here's Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Marjanovic. Got it. Marjanovic got his first basket. And Dario Saric almost like a store-brand version of Jokic with how he can create.
Oh, that's a great description because there are some fantastic store brands. He's got that same skill set, right? This guy is always going to find a way to contribute because he's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
And Phoenix has possession after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Hardaway. Hauled in by McGee.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Pass to Johnson. McGee, a screen on Green. Johnson passes to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Brunson. Powell outside. Green with the ball. Second shot opportunity. The 3. And they get it back. Outside Brunson. Screen by Marjanovic. Puts up a 3. And it's Brunson with the 3. Brunson's got 7 points here in the quarter. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Here's Dallas now. This run now up to 13-2. Now here's Hardaway. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for 1 more at the line. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne.
That's his first personal foul.
Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
And it's Paul off the drive. Outside for Booker. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution for your Mavericks. Maxi Kleber. Spencer Dinwiddie.
And here's Doncic outside.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead, up by 4. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Ball finds Ayton. Can't hit that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. With the crossover, and so he draws the foul. Headed to the end. In a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
Line for your Mavericks. Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was
The previous play is over
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Powell's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one, guys.
And Allie, thanks. And the first one at the line is good.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Dinwiddie. Doncic, a screen on Booker. Back to Doncic. Three-pointer. Crowder grabs the miss. Bridges outside. Paul finds Bridges. Now brings a double. Here's Crowder. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Dallas the other way. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Booker. Doncic's shot is good.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Dinwiddie against Booker. Pass to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Paul passes to Ayton. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Now here's Dinwiddie. Bridges on the double. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Dinwiddie outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Doncic. The 3-ball. And Ayton pulls it down.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Assisted by.
And the Suns lead by 3.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Pass to Doncic. Launches it. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Now here's Paul for 3. Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that deflates the crowd in an instant. Way to take back the momentum.
Doncic outside. This one for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And how's this for a response? I mean, these teams are just going at each other from downtown.
Left side Booker. The 3 is up. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Pass to Dinwiddie to take the lead. Here's Bullock. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Paul for 3. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Dinwiddie against Booker. Doncic outside. Jacks up with 3. Hauled in by Paul. So it's Phoenix now. They led by as many as 18. Ayton finds Paul. Now Booker. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Ayton with it. The 6-footer. Crafty move. The kick out to Paul. Powell with a steal.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
From deep, here's Doncic. Misses the tray. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And here are the Suns now. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Now a timeout called by Dallas. Guys, your thoughts?
An insane scenario. Not enough time for a catch-and-shoot 3, so it has to be an alley-oop that draws the and-1 foul.
All right, would you come on and get loud for your Maverick dance team. Are you ready,
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them.
we go.
In a guard-centric league right now.
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Conley. Down low, Crowder with the steal. Here's Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Crowder following the bucket by the Jazz. Booker finds Crowder. That three off the mark. And it's the Jazz's ball. Here's Mitchell. Good work defensively by Paul. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but and here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls, the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovic. Conley against Paul. Conley gets the bucket.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. There's the three. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. And Bogdanovic gets to Conley. This one for three. Rebound by the Suns. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock, and Booker kicks to Paul. Passes to Bridges. Lets the three fly. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz trail by 3. Outside Bogdanovic. The three-pointer no good. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Gobert.
Aggressive deep, and Chris Paul outworking the shooter and getting a block.
It's up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
And here's Conley outside. Buries it from three-point range. Conley's got 5 count.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered 3.
Bridges outside. Paul for 3. The shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. And it's Conley penetrating. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. 59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Paul. Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley with a wide open look. And Utah another 3.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break. Conley with it. He's picked up by Paul. And here's Gobert. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage and maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Make some noise for the fans.
Paul surveying the floor. No good again that time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Utah out in front, up 2.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court.
And close game underway so far. Let's see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Clock at 6. Paul finds Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Conley. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Utah leading. Here's Conley. He's got 10. Mitchell wide open. Up again. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Booker outside. It's stolen by Gobert. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. There's the dish to Mitchell. Nifty move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake that frees the D. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Paul passes to Bridges. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Here's the pass to Paul. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Paul outside. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. A special move before the shot. Paul's got 5 points so far.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the D.
Pass to O'Neal. Kicks to Mitchell. O'Neal is screen on Bridges. Mitchell against Booker. Here's Bogdanovich. Makes it off the glass. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
No good from Booker.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass. Oh, did you see that? What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Here's Booker. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Mitchell outside. Bridges with some nice defense.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Ayton kicks the ball. On the wing, Booker. Back to Paul. Fires for 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert not content to just take the foul, used his size to follow through for the bucket.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown. Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Good on the second free throw.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Conley feeling it out. O'Neal from long range controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Conley's shot is off.
Utah foul.
The Suns shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall.
Have to give major credit to them.
All right, David, thank you.
The Suns, 21.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Suns, Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Whiteside. Suns keep it alive. Payne gets a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Payne's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Clarkson to the middle. Here's Whiteside. Rebounded by McGee. Suns trail by 5. Payne with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Johnson surveying the floor. Sharch dishes to Payne. With the crossover, he takes it in. Some solid defense from Clarkson. Jazz leading by 5. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Shamet the pass to McGee. Back to Shamet. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Haskell with the steal. Pushing it up. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Clarkson with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Dishes to Whiteside. Excellent D that time there from McGee. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Shoots the 3.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Pascal kicks to House. Back to Pascal. Four on the clock. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Shamet finds Johnson. McGee. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Phoenix no good that time either.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Paul left side launches it. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Crowder against Bogdanovich. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Passes it to Booker. And they recover it. Crowder kicks to Ayton. Paul with the 3. Paul can't get that one to fall.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Conley. Now the pass to O'Neal. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Mitchell a screen on Crowder. Inside. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Beautiful pass by Conley coming off the pick. Sometimes on defense, just pick your poison.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
your Jazz Dancer.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. A shot by Paul, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
First team foul.
Jazz leading by 13. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. He kicks to Mitchell. Poked loose and taken away by Paul.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Utah is shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul. And the Jazz lead by 15.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Over to the left wing. Ayton finds Crowder. For the 3. That's good from Paul on the assist from Crowder.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. From deep 3-point range. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Outside Bogdanovich. Six on the shot clock. Shoots a fader. No good off the back of the rim. Suns trail by 15. Bridges right side. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now, here's Mitchell. Kicks it to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Back to Mitchell. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, Booker. Rebounded by the Jazz. And stolen by Booker to the inside. Ayton. He can't get it to go. Gobert with the defensive effort. Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. The Jazz with another miss. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Bridges misses. And stolen by Ayton. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Paul against Conley. Going inside. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Conley. Lets it go with the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Utah.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Rudy Gobert.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor that his defense needed.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Conley against Paul. And here is Conley. Mitchell outside. Bogdanovich wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Paul for three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly.
Thank you, David. Great interview once.